Have you ever noticed that you stop yourself from doing something because of a fear you have in the future? I know it doesn't make sense, but listen up. This is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Now, I'm going to give you an example, and you're probably going to think it's silly, but it's a truth. I have I've been planning a walk to the Del Norte, which is in Spain, for about a month now. I am going on a cruise. The cruise is leaving from Balboa, Spain, and coming back to Balboa, Spain. And unbeknownst to me, Balboa is part of that El Camino. And I didn't know that at the time. And then once I did some research, I found out that, oh my God, I could do it. I could actually walk from the Balboa to the, and I can never remember the name, but anyways, it's on another video. You'll have to check. And when I first looked at the trail, I thought, oh my God, I can't do that. You know, and I got the itineraries and I saw that there were some days on the itinerary, because I'm going to be going through a company that will move my suitcases from city to city. And I noticed that in the itinerary they sent me, it was like sometimes I'd have to walk 20 kilometers, sometimes 30 kilometers. When I saw the 30 kilometers, I went, no way. And so I did try to change that around, you know, to see what I could do, maybe split that in two. But with some companies, I couldn't split it in two. And so for a moment, I thought, well, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. And just for a brief moment, I thought, I'm not going to do it. How often do we stop ourselves from doing something because we're afraid of what might happen in the future? Now, in the future, in this case, we're talking about September 2023, but I'll give you another example. I am in the midst of purchasing a trailer, and my goal eventually is to travel a bit more than what I'm traveling now. And I thought, well, I could live in this trailer, right? I could live in this trailer. But if I lived in the trailer and I went away for 6 months or 5 months, I wouldn't be able to do that for the rest of my life. What would I do when I'm 80, for God's sakes, right? So I was already thinking of 20 some odd years in the future and thinking that I would not be doing something in the very near present. And I was actually thinking of not trying it at all, because what am I going to do when I'm 80? Where am I going to live when I'm 80? I can't live in that trailer. You see how our mind plays tricks on us? It does. Because I realized that if I just take it a year at a time, for example, if when I come back from Mexico, I stay in that trailer, and then after the trailer, I'm able to go somewhere, well, that's great. That's 1 year. And even if I came back from Mexico and couldn't stay in that trailer, then I would deal with that, right? I have the resources. And so let's turn it back to you. You have the resources to think of different ways of coping with this. And you don't have to think of every way of coping with it for the next 20 or some odd years, whatever that length of time is that's actually stopping you from doing what you want to do. So the tip is really to just take it a moment at a time. Be aware of these fears. Like, I'm aware of my fear of walking the 30-something kilometer and maybe being so bloody tired that I can't continue. And would that stop me? Well, you know, if I went with my old way of thinking, yeah, it would stop me, because I don't want to be stuck in Spain. But, you know, with a little bit more thinking, that doesn't really make sense anymore. So I'm aware that it could happen, but I'm going to try to prevent that by working out more, by walking longer distances. And I'm also aware that when I'm 80 years old, I might not be able to stay in the trailer, but you know what? I got a long life, a long life ahead of me. I said that in another video. I got a lot of years ahead of me and a lot of years to live in that trailer and to travel to different parts of the world. So, right. All right. The point is that be aware of what could happen, but go with it anyways. If this is something you really, really want to do, embrace that. Embrace that. And know that you have the resources within you and outside of you to manage whatever comes your way. This is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach. I'm here to help you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video so you can see more of these great videos. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. Forgot. And of course, if you do want more information, send me an email, backinthegrooveagain@gmail.com. I'd love to help you get back in your groove again. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.